We're in a really bad storm, a storm that is throwing a lot of different things at us, and it's a combination of a lot of things. Injuries, we're not playing well, um, lack of confidence. It's just a combination of a lot of things. Um, and we got to figure out as coaches um, how to get us out of it, and I'm confident that we will. Um, it's going to be good to be back home in the McLeod Center where we are able to sleep in our own beds and we can get a couple days off and try to get some kids recovered and somewhat healthy and then get back to work. But, you know, we played the second half yesterday without 70% of our scoring and rebounding, and um, I don't make excuses. But we've not had 13 kids practice together since September. We had them all practice one day last week. Um, so we got a lot going on, but you know what? We don't run from the hard. We'll figure it out, and we'll figure out how to get better. And the key for us is to make sure we can get everybody healthy mentally and physically by December 30th. So, with that being said, are there any questions?
To your initial point, how big is it when there isn't the continuity, whether people are in or out, having different lineup combos, and then as a coaching staff trying to figure out with what you have today or
Yeah.
tomorrow, just trying to figure the best way through it day by day.
Yeah, it's hard, and it wears on you. As much as you hope that it doesn't and doesn't think that it will, it does. Especially when your leaders are taking off the floor. But no one told us this was going to be easy. No one guaranteed us anything. This is all a part of sports. It's a part of athletics, and we have to figure it out day by day, and we will. It starts with a lot of things, but I'm confident that we'll get some things figured out, and hopefully we can get healthy. And if we can get ourselves healthy, then I wouldn't bet against us.
I know normally when you go through what you did yesterday, most coaches like to come right back and flush it out, but having 6 day break, how much that you think gonna help you?
Well, it's going to help us. I mean, I told them when we got back on the, but we won't watch film. Some things you just got to just flush. And right now, like I said, we're going through a lot of different things, and one of those things is not only the injury piece, but it's the confidence piece. So we got to figure out how to get a little confidence back each day, and hopefully we have enough to get us a win on Saturday. But I think being home will help, being able to get a couple days off where you can get some kids refreshed and recovered. And then you kind of go from there. But each day's a grind. We know that. But we'll figure some things out.
Given the way the first half ended, how good was the response, in particular, from Tara Ward and what she did in the third?
Well, and I mean, she's an Omaha kid. She's a Nebraska kid, a local kid. Um, I love what I saw out of Taryn, and we'll continue to get those. I've said all along we have one of the best combo point guards in the league, and she certainly showed that. And we will continue to need that from her. She just has to bring the best version of her. She can defend. Obviously, she can get downhill and she can score when the opportunity presents itself. But what I love about Taryn is she's a great communicator and she's a natural leader, and we're going to continue to need that from her without Grace and Maya right now.
Have you had a chance to look at South Dakota State yet?
I've just started watching them a little bit, and to be quite honest, I'm more concerned about us than I am them right now. But I'll get into them a little bit more tomorrow.
How do you get confidence back when it's lacking?
Well, a lot of repetition, but we got to figure out how to win a game. I think if we can figure out how to win a game, then you get a little bit of that mojo back. But I mean, we're in uncharted waters. All of our kids, those we don't have kids that have lost, and we certainly haven't been in a 5 or 6 game losing streak. So this is uncharted waters for all of us. But as crazy as this sounds, um, somewhere along the line, this will pay huge dividends for this team. I really do believe that. Sometimes you gotta lose to appreciate winning, and you gotta get knocked down to appreciate being able to stand on two. So there's some lot of lessons to be learned that I think we will learn. But when it comes to the end of all of this, then there's a blessing in every storm. This team will be better because of what we're going through.
Do you have a timeline on Buffelli and McDermott?
I don't. Any other questions? Thank you.